Here are all my orchids. I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up this plant water. It's automatic plant watering system. I'll feed it to each orchid plant. So here's what you get out of the box. So it comes with this main unit. It comes with 10 stakes. It has this water filter, and then it comes with the joint and the blockers. And it does have an instruction manual. Now I have 12 orchid plants, so the 10 stakes isn't going to be enough, but I have a couple other stakes from a similar watering system, so I'm going to add 12 in total. And it also comes with a decent amount of tubing. I just finished all the tubing, so I have it split here, and then I have it split again here. And then I have 4 of these, and they have 3 ends each, so in total I have 12. Now when you do the tubing, make sure that all of the tubing is the same length, so that when the water comes out, it comes out at the same rate and you're watering everything the same. I have the tubing inserted into each of the orchids, and now the water filter you want to put inside your water jug or whatever you're going to use. I like using a milk jug and just cutting a hole here, because that way I can easily just put it to the sink and then fill it up with water as needed. If we look at the timer, there is off, and then you can move it to auto, and that will go to whatever you have programmed, but we haven't programmed anything yet. Let's go ahead. Got period, duration, start time, and set clock. So let's go ahead and set the clock. Okay, we want to set how often we want to do it. So we can do 24 hours, 48 hours. Let's go ahead. Okay, so once it gets to day, it just does day. So we'll do every 3 days. And then duration, let's see, 5 seconds. We'll probably want to do at least 10 seconds, but I don't know how much water is going to get there now. We'll leave it at 10 seconds for now. So then when we go to auto, it will say what the period is, what the duration is. It says when the next cycle is. So the next cycle is in 16 hours and 49 minutes. Start time. Oh, cool. Let's change the start time. Not that it matters. We'll just do it early in the morning. Manual's great if you just want to manually water, or the main thing I use manual for is just to test it out and see roughly how long I need to water. So I'm thinking we probably need about 15 seconds for the water to go through the tubing and to the plants for a few seconds. So we'll set it like that, and then we'll go ahead and press start and see how it does. So there goes the pump, and you can see the water going through. And you can hear some of them. That was it. So clearly that was too short, and that's why you do manual to see about how long you need to set it for. I set it to 20 seconds. Let's try one more time. So I have everything set. It's going to water every 3 days for 15 seconds is what I decided on. When you first set this up, you definitely want to check regularly and just make sure that your soil water levels are where you want them to be, or I guess in this case wood chip water levels. But I've been using a plant water like this for years, and I'm not going to claim to be any expert with orchids, because really I just do the laziest thing possible, which is why I use this automatic waterer. But my wife goes and buys dead orchids on clearance, and then I put them up here, and some of them are still recovering from the supermarket. But using this system, I've been able to revive every single orchid, and we have at least 1 orchid in bloom throughout the year, so it's really nice. I really like using plant watering systems. Now this one was sent to me so I could do this video review, and let me kind of tell you what's different about this and kind of what sets us apart. One nice touch is these stakes. These are really easy to put in and out because they have these finger things, and I really like this base unit. It's much easier to program than other automatic watering systems that I have used. Everything makes sense. I like that it has a clock, and it lets you know exactly when the next cycle is going to be. Really easy to set up and use. I'm actually happy with this automatic watering system. I think the main room for improvement is just they didn't include as many stakes as I wanted, or splitters. I think if they would have included more, that would have been fantastic, but as is, I'm really happy with it. This is a great automatic watering system.